Hallo Köln, ich bin Erwan de Breton, Creative Director für Hero 6, Might&Magic Hero 6. Polybill and I will lead you through the in-game demo of the game, but before that, we want to talk to you a little bit about Might&Magic in general. Might&Magic is a legendary series that in 2011 celebrates its 25th birthday. Ubisoft acquired Might&Magic in 2004, and the first thing we did was to create a common world for all of Might&Magic games called Ashan. Ashan is home to several factions that go to war one against another. The first and most popular of these factions is called Haven, and they are the Knights of the Holy Empire. Another very well-loved faction is Inferno, the Lords of Chaos, the Demons. The third classic faction, and probably one of the favorites, is Necropolis, the Lords of the Undead. On top of these three factions, you'll have two more in Hero 6, a bit more exotic, starting with Stronghold, the Orc Barbarians from the Savage Jungle. And the fifth and final faction of the game is called Sanctuary. It's brand new to the Might&Magic series, and it consists basically of snake people from the Far East. This faction will play the demo led by a human leader from the Holy Empire called Irina. Irina is just one among 5 children, 5 brothers and sisters from the Empire, each one leading a different faction to war. Irina is now standing on what we call the adventure map. We have 25 adventure maps in the single-player campaign of Hero 6, and you can see even on a single map you have a variety of landscapes. So you will find a hot spring, you will have volcanic areas with volcanoes, basalt lava, and beautiful sea cliffs with nodes of magical energy seeping through the ground. But the adventure map is not just for eye candy and exploration, it's also where you build your empire. Hero 6 is a strategy game on heart, and to conquer the land, you must interact with various creatures that you can fight or hire. You will find also artifacts and different buildings that will give you permanent or temporary bonuses. The most important element on the adventure map is the town that represents the measure of your kingdom. So you must capture and develop those towns, and they're an iconic representation of your status as a leader, as an emperor. You will also need big armies, obviously, to capture those towns, and so you can hire different creatures, and we'll show you how combat unfolds, because it's another very strong aspect of the game. Combat in Hero 6 takes place on a special map, what we call the combat map or the tactical map. It is turn-based, and as you will see, the map is a grid. All your army is deployed on this battlefield. We play the Sanctuary, tank creatures allied with the elements of water and lightning. Our enemy, Inferno, are creatures of fire and chaos. So the idea is for us to play with all of creatures. They all have special abilities that can combine together to create devastating combos. Hero can also support them with her own abilities, and the first one we will use is called Monsoon. In France we know a bit about Tokyo Hotel and about this song, but it's not related at all to the game. And Monsoon, the interesting effect is that it will drench the demons in water, so they don't like water because of the fire base. And it will make them very vulnerable. Usually we will use a lot of lightning abilities to increase our damage versus the demons. So the various creatures interact, there is an order in which they can act. You really feel like a general because you play turn by turn, creature by creature, you're in control, you can anticipate your move. So for the second turn, we will use another hero ability, and we will use it well. This is called Sunburst. It's a spell that will project 8 rays of holy light in all directions. They are very destructive to demons, but we have to place them well. This is a very exciting aspect of the game, to know about all the abilities that are offered to you, find cool combinations, use them at the right time, and feel like really you were smart. But for the purpose of this demo, Irina's army is quite powerful, so the combat won't last too long. Obviously, in the real game, the combat is far more challenging. Our objective with this combat is to defeat the enemy called Nebiros, the Demon Lord, and for that we must destroy all his creatures. He must have no army at the end of the combat. Other combats in the game will give you different objectives than just defeating the enemy's army. In our case, this is the final map of Irina's own campaign, so Nebiros is a quite powerful adversary. It was part of a quest to defeat him, so victory will yield us with bonuses like experience, artifacts, etc. but he's not the main threat on this adventure map. The real source of the infernal corruption lies beneath the volcano. So we'll have to take a look, but before that, we see that there is a stack of hellhounds barring the way. They don't represent a real challenge to us at this stage, so we'll use one of the many options available to our players to customize their experience, which is quick combat. So we'll go inside the volcano to discover the real monster of this map. This is another additional feature that is only in Hero 6, not in the former installments. It's boss fight. So here we face the evil overlord. She's a she, basically. As you can see, she's quite sexy. She's called a breeder queen, and as her name implies, she really wants to breed. So basically, she wants you as a mate. And I don't know for you, but I would rather fight her than sleep with her. So we will stop the demo here. We won't do the boss fight for you. We will instead invite you to go and play the game on our booth, in which you will be able to embody Sandor, Irina's brother, leading the Orcs, the stronghold faction, against another boss, the Abyssal World. But before we leave you, just a couple of facts about the game. First, Hero 6 PC exclusive, and it will be released in October 13th of this year. And you will soon be able to download a demo from mmh6.com.
I played Might&Magic Hero 6 and I find it very good. From all the graphic was great and it was fine. I have a lot of fun with it.
We just played Heroes of Might&Magic.
And how was it? Did you like it?
Oh, I really like it because I only played like the version 3 or 4 before, and they're really different. This is really better because there's new stuff in it and more possibilities to play, and yeah, it's pretty cool.